Hey everyone, I thought my new job was a fresh start, a chance to prove myself, to grow, to finally get the recognition I deserved. I was wrong, because the person sitting right next to me, she wasn't just a colleague. She was a thief, and she was stealing more than just my ideas. She was stealing my future. It started small, so small I almost didn't notice. Her name was Natalie, mid-30s, sharp suit, perfect hair, the kind of woman who always had coffee ready when the boss walked in. We shared a cubicle wall, literally. I'd pitch an idea in a meeting, a new client strategy, a marketing angle, a workflow fix, and she'd nod along, smiling. Great point, she'd say. Really insightful. I felt good, valued. Then, the email started. Boss would write, "Natalie, brilliant idea on the Thompson account. Let's move forward." Except, I pitched that idea, word for word. I checked the meeting notes. My name wasn't there, just hers. I confronted her, casually. "Hey, did you mention my Thompson idea to Mark?" She blinked, smiled. "Oh, you mean the one about tiered pricing?" "Yeah, I thought it was solid, so I ran with it." "Hope you don't mind." I wanted to scream, but I didn't. I smiled back. "No problem. Team effort, right?" That's when I stopped trusting her. I started documenting everything, every idea, every email, every Slack message. I timestamped my drafts. I CC'd myself on everything, and I waited. Because if she wanted to play dirty, I'd play dirtier. 2 weeks later, I pitched a campaign concept. Project Phoenix. High risk, high reward. I spent nights on it, slides, budgets, timelines. Natalie yawned during the presentation. Boss loved it. "Natalie, run with this. You've got a real gift for innovation." My blood boiled, but I stayed calm. I didn't argue. I just kept collecting. I set up a hidden recorder during our next 1-1 with the boss. And there it was, Natalie, smooth as silk. I've been developing this Phoenix concept for weeks, drew inspiration from past campaigns, but the core idea, totally original. I almost threw up. That night, I compiled everything. Screenshots, audio clips, drafts with my name and timestamps. I even found an old email where she'd asked me to explain the Phoenix thing again. I forgot the details. I saved it all. And then I waited for the perfect moment. The quarterly review, big presentation, entire department, boss, his boss, HR. Natalie stood up, beaming. "I'd like to present the results of Project Phoenix, my baby." She clicked to the first slide, and that's when I stood up. "Actually, before you begin, I have something to show everyone." I plugged in my laptop. First slide, my original Phoenix pitch, dated 3 weeks before hers. Gasps. Second slide, Slack messages where she asked me for a quick refresher. Murmurs. Third slide, the audio clip. Her voice clear as day. "I've been developing this." Totally original. Dead silence. Natalie's face? White as paper. Boss stood up. "What the hell is this?" I looked him in the eye. This is what happens when you reward theft instead of talent. HR pulled us both into a room. Natalie cried, said I was jealous, said I twisted everything. But the evidence? Undeniable. She was put on probation, stripped of the Phoenix Project. And guess who got promoted? Me. Natalie quit 2 weeks later. Last I heard, she's working at a smaller firm, under a different name. And me? I still document everything. Because once you've been stolen from, you never forget how it feels, and you never, ever let it happen again.